I went for a walk with my brother. We found a tree. He looked at it sideways, and I asked what he was doing. He said, "Try to see it upside down." "We see half and call it a whole," he said, "but the tree doesn't divide itself in two. Stems turn toward the light, leaves collect dew, so the roots will extend deeper, down deeper, and those dark wet earth capillaries exist for more than the purpose of carrying water to the top. The top grows for the bottom. Living and breathing, bark, insects, and bugs in community, many and one simultaneously. This got me thinking about the edges of things. Between binaries and hierarchies, straight up and downs, a tree that is both below and above ground, our discomfort with counting more than two of anything. I want to talk about the edges of things, the cracks in the sidewalk, the lines themselves, how we tell me from we from somebody else, the Western obsession with good and evil, with splitting things right down the middle, establishing opposites firm and extreme. I want to talk about the edges of things, the ways we locate ourselves on spectrums or within populations, but use outsides to create insides and wrongs to make rights. And yes, we must categorize in order to strategize, but why limit ourselves to one and two? Why depend on lines? Is there room in our hands for multiple truths? I want to talk about the edges of things, the damage straight lines can do, the ways we mix up good bad with first last, with present past, and use words like progress to justify the scars of colonialism and genocide, the dangers of following just one storyline. I want to talk about the edges of things, rational man, infinite colonies, seeing the branches but never the trees. I want to talk about the edges of things, the places where one meets two, where duality is complicated, where for a moment we stop believing we're isolated. I want to talk about the edges of things, all of our dissonant realities, centers and their peripheries, as complex and multiple as the leaves on the trees. I want to talk about the edges of things.